Wow, I'm so sleepy. I wonder if it's already getting close to bedtime. What, 2 in the afternoon? How come? Yeah, I guess I'll just have to wait until nighttime. In the meantime, I'll record some videos here. Later. What time is it? 2 in the morning. How is that possible? I'm not sleepy at all. In just the last few minutes, I felt like running a marathon, writing a book, and directing a movie that I just came up with. Why do you think we only feel like doing things at the wrong time, huh? I don't know if that happens to you guys. But during the day, I feel sleepy, lazy, kind of sluggish, doing things by force, out of obligation, because what I really want is to lie in bed and do nothing. But then, my friends, when night comes, out of nowhere, the sleepiness goes away, and then I feel like doing anything, doing something amazing. Since I'm not sleepy, what if I suddenly wrote scripts for 10 videos for my channel? That's amazing. I'll record 10 videos now. Woohoo! 2 minutes later, I lost the motivation to do it. I watched a TikTok video of a guy working out which inspired me to get strong like him. What if I do push-ups nightly before bed? Let's go, woohoo! 2 minutes later, push-ups are tiring, right? Now I just feel like playing video games. It makes no sense that humans always want the opposite of what they're doing or have to do. An example of that is, I don't know why, but every time I finish eating something sweet, I feel like eating something salty. Eating salty foods makes me crave something sweet afterwards. Why does that happen? As I mentioned earlier, at night, I feel emboldened to do things I lack the courage for during the day. Out of nowhere, I get the urge to do a live stream, write a book, create a course, make an amazing video that would definitely go viral. Then the person starts all excited, and in the middle of the process, laziness hits, and then the person gives up. Napping in the afternoon is just too good, don't you think? It seems like you get the best sleep in the afternoon. Whenever I take an afternoon nap, I dream about so many things that it almost feels like a movie. The issue is waking up disoriented, unaware of the day, time, or reality. After an afternoon nap, the confusion persists. From then on, you'll have trouble sleeping at night and want to nap every afternoon. As my mom says, you switched day for night. I have a theory about what's happening to humanity. These days, it appears that human life revolves around screens. Phone screens, television, and computer are a big part of my life. Here's how it works for me. I've been working with the internet for about 6 years now. My typical day goes like this. I wake up, brush my teeth, and get my breakfast. Or lunch, right? When I wake up at noon. I eat in front of the television. After finishing, I turn it off. Where do I go next? To the computer. Then I start editing videos, designing thumbnails, or doing anything else for the channel. I spend the whole afternoon working on something for the channel until night. When night comes, I am tired. I take a shower, lie down on my bed, and then I go play video games or watch something where... On the television at the same time, I keep picking up my phone several times to check conversations on WhatsApp, watch TikTok videos, or just mess around on my phone. If you pay attention, I spend the whole day in front of some kind of screen. The only time I wasn't looking at a screen was when I was taking a shower or going to sleep. I'd venture to say that we spend more time in our lives looking at screens, no matter the device, than actually looking at the real world itself. That's why we feel sleepy in the afternoon and not at night, as we should be doing more relaxing things when night comes. Read a book until sleepy, chat about silly things around a campfire like our ancestors did. But how is anyone supposed to get sleepy scrolling endlessly, watching TikTok videos? Sometimes you're almost falling asleep and suddenly a curvy woman appears shaking her butt in front of you. Whoa, a video that suddenly plays can wake you up, especially with the screen's brightness in your eyes. Your brain will always think you're looking at the sun and it's daytime. Then you stay so awake at night looking at so many screens that you can't get sleepy. And then you only go to sleep when your body is already crying for help. When the day arrives, you'll be tired all day due to insufficient sleep. Because even if you sleep a lot, if you go to bed after midnight, you'll never fully recover. I'm saying this from my own experience. I won't deny that a big part of this is our own fault, right? After all, we're the ones who choose to live like this. But between us, technology nowadays brings us so many fun things that it's hard for anything else to hold our attention. Book lovers are going to kill me, but honestly, tell me the truth. What's more exciting? Do you read a horror book or do you watch it with special effects flying all over your screen? And the creature almost eating your head in real life? Is it more fun to play a board game or to start a game on your PS4 or computer? With a really cool character, a game dubbed in Portuguese. With a story that feels like a movie, you control the character who experiences it all. It's undeniable. Nowadays, things are more fun and appealing, which is why kids no longer want war action figures. She wants to play Free Fire on her phone to shoot at other characters, not just pretend with a plastic revolver. This makes us both dumber and smarter in different ways. It's confusing, but I think people have less imagination nowadays. After all, they don't need to imagine anything anymore. Everything they could imagine just appears on the screen, full of special effects. So humans are losing the power of imagination because they're not practicing it anymore. But like I said, while we're getting dumber on one hand, we're getting smarter on the other. There has never been a century on Earth when it was so easy to get information. In the past, if you had a headache, some random doctor would come. He'd put a leech on your forehead and that was it. Problem solved. Nowadays, if you have a headache, you just search on Google and it'll say there, cancer. See? These days, you don't even need to see a doctor. Just search on Google. Whatever you search for, it'll give you an answer. The reliability of that answer depends on your luck. Today, people are using the internet to learn how to do things independently. Before, you had to hire people to do everything like a bricklayer, electrician, or painter. Nowadays, you can learn to do anything independently by searching on YouTube. You can literally learn to do anything. So I think what's missing in people these days isn't to stop watching things on screens or to leave the internet for good. But actually it's balance. Sometimes read a book, try to push your imagination a little. But I also enjoy checking out interesting content on YouTube, like your channel. Look up the things you're curious about on Earth, about space. That way you'll get the best of both worlds. I confess I struggle to finish books, often abandoning them midway. Additionally, I have a habit of staying up very late because I'm not sleepy, but I'll see what I can do to change that. As the great philosopher, I don't remember who, once said, what matters is what matters. And kids these days, even though they're ruining their eyes faster than ever from staring at screens, are much smarter than kids from the past who used to eat boogers until they were 20 years old. Today, babies given cell phones can format them and manage game installations and uninstallations. It's amazing how many kids know how to do things that I don't even know how to do. But if you ask a kid to run after a ball nowadays, they might have a heart attack because they spend all their time sitting in front of a screen. The eyes likely suffer the most in modern times due to overuse. The secret phrase for your comment today is no sleep. Everyone who comments that will get a little heart. You made it this far, so leave a like, okay? I also prepared these 2 other videos for you to watch. They're really cool, so go ahead and watch them, man. Thanks. See you next time, and bye.